Wow, it's all coming up BSJ at the moment as he gets that one correct. And yeah, we'll be Snaking playing the Dazzle. It'll be Amal on the off-lane, Bristleback, and it'll be Malrine on the mid. Pangalia. So quickly, guys, can I just get your summaries on this one and which way you're leaning?
At around the same pace, slightly better actually for Lewis here overall, about to hit 5. And he does go for the 3-1-1 build.
In trouble, CML has the Wild Ring Ripper. Hills coming out from Crit. Actually, Fairy Fire as well. He's making it very hard for CML. As CML able to secure first blood with that level 2 enchant. And even Amar maybe going a little bit too far now as they'll try to turn once again to sprout out as well. Do they have another Hurricane available? Well, they don't even need it. 2 kills down to this bottom lane.
And sure, you deward the triangle. The damage is done from him roaming around that area anyhow. And again, this early tempo.
Malrine's getting very aggressive here. Lewis, he'll pop the Sonic Wave just to look to retreat. And Malrine probably should retreat himself and will do so. He just needed that second to think about it. Do I want to retreat? I probably should. Amar, in danger again. He'll drop as Lewis. It's not a hero you see as often anymore, these support ends, especially in this meta, but it's still very potent in the laning stage.
Tino?
In trouble. Tino looking to fight back, though. Skitter's actually the one in danger now. Skitter trying to fight back. He's going to at least look for Tino and does get it. Looking for the TP away. Shanks can't stop him. He's going to make it. Beautiful TP away. Can't say the same for poor old Snaking. He'll get stunned by Shanks. But you've got to be happy about that. Shanks will just make sure he keeps vision. They've got vision on the high ground as well. And ATF, this is not going to be very fun for him. ATF not happy. Absolutely. Well, Shanks just made some money, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Trap kills. We saw a similar thing in our last series as well. Like Talon, they didn't have a great time to start with their Bristle, but you know that catch-up farm in the jungle is what really got them started. And well, ATF sadly he doesn't have that opportunity. As now they're just going to jump him again. They understand the importance of just hunting this man every single time.
Those blocks, man.
ATF, he'll be saved for now by snaking, and it looks like he might just make it out. But I love the emphasis. We've got a target, and that's the guy we're aiming for this whole game. They've got him. Lewis will find him. Snaking. No Shallow Grave to speak of. He's just going to stand there and basically die. Execration.
And again, that timing is still lining up nicely for Exe.
Again, they're going. ATF, he just can't catch a break, this poor guy. This time, though, he surely will be okay. In fact, they were ready for it. Malrine is in the corner waiting. Nice rolling thunder to the start. Tino going to be okay for now, though, as ATF going to be very careful here with Lewis around. There's no Sonic Wave yet, though. ATF still being focused. They'll take down Tino. Here comes Palos now. Or does he? He's not there yet. ATF will walk out. Meanwhile, Snaking, he will go down as they'll chase down CML and take him out. But here's Palos. Here's the problem. Can you deal with the Prophet? It doesn't seem like an ATF. He will go down eventually. Crit, he'll at least deal with Palos. But it's going to be at a heavy cost, and Lewis with a triple kill. 2K in the bank account as well after that team fight.
Looking bot.
They are. Bottom lane, some action to break out as ATF looking to fight back against Lewis. They'll hold him down with the shackles, with the serpent. What's going? Lewis should be going, though. No, the blink away. He's going to barely make it in time. ATF is already gone. Crit will try to TP, but they've got the stun. They'll take down Crit with him.
Is actually where it gets pretty dangerous for the side of Falcons. Having that big damage block is going to be an issue.
CML maybe a bit too far forward. Should be going down pretty quickly. I say quickly, though. He's healing through it. He's actually survived for now. His team finally grouping up to try and take this fight as ATF now being dragged into the wall. Sonic Wave will be thrown out, though. ATF going to be perfectly fine, but Malrine in pretty big trouble. Does go down. Now Palos, he'll move in, but he's been shackled up by Crit, holding him back. They'll take Crit down by the looks of it, as they'll continue to chase for a little bit more. Lewis looking for Snay. Snaking will pop the Shallow Grave, but now ATF could be in a bit of danger. If they want to dive, that is. But they will not.
He does have the Holy Locket. He does have a little bit of a Pavise as well. Just a level 1 untouchable, but...
Oh, ATF. He tries to go for the D-ward here, but it may cost him heavily. He's got Snaking around, though. And he's a lot tankier than he used to be on this Bristleback. He's okay. The Blade Mail causing them a few issues here, though. Execration, never mind. It wears off. They run right in. No problem. We can wait, they say. Song committed. Skitter, it's a very nice setup, but Malrine's not here and ready for it. Nothing to follow up with. They'll just take the fight. Serpent's dropped a try for Lewis, but a back in. Lewis still dropping pretty damn low. He can't get the blink away. He will drop. Crit, meanwhile, surely will go down, and he does too. But they've got Lewis down. It's a good start for Falcons. They'll keep the fight going. D-Ward's out. ATF, he'll frontline. Sprout out there. He's got to be a little bit cautious, but the Blade Mail will allow him some security as ATF. Maybe he's gone a bit too far. He'll put his back forward, but it won't matter. He is down. The Skidder on a Palos now. Palos, he's in a corner, but he doesn't mind. Skidder's stuck with him by the looks of it. He'll go for a run. The Palos is coming. Even Roshan almost getting involved. Poor old Skidder. It looks like he might just get away. But Shanks probably just going to continue chasing him down. Not the biggest deal. Skidder's now got the full Blood Thorn up on the Naga Siren. There is a point. Oh, Lewis getting caught with a nice rolling thunder here from Malrine. They won't fully commit though. In fact, now the turnaround here onto the side of Falcons is ATF already taking a fair bit of damage. Now the back wall out onto 2. Malrine copying the Sonic Wave. Malrine's gone. Tips out from Lewis. Return the favor. Snake Kick. Also in danger. Will Shallow Grave himself, but now they can just focus down ATF. As Snake King, he'll just be chased down by Tino. ATF trying to just run north, but Lewis will not leave him alone. And a poor old ATF is gonna die, as Shanks will take another 3 for the price of nothing. You're just trying to force an error from Execration, it feels like at this point.
That you are. I think where it gets a little bit dicey for Execration is that high ground fight. The high ground defense of Falcons is pretty damn strong.
Malrine, Malrine, he's trying to go for Shanks, but he doesn't realize Palos is right around the corner. He'll try to just roll out of there, but it's not going to work out. Oof. Too much damage from Palos. But that Rax, there is seemingly no saving this bottom Rax. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Execration just say, let's go for more. Yeah. Keep going.
They still have some time in that Aegis, still a minute left, could go for mid. Top could use a little bit of shove as well now.
Oh, Palos gets hexed up. This will be a big one if they can find him. He does have an Aegis though, keep in mind, as Tino, he'll heal him up with the Guardian Greaves. Palos will lose the first life, but here comes the cavalry. Tino, he's gonna go down. Maybe Falcons, maybe this is the fight they wanted. They'll get another hex on Palos, and Falcons have got him. Falcons have got him. This is a big one. Lewis also caught out. Oh no, Execration. It was so clean.
Roshan, not too far off now as well. Going to be the next focal point for both sides. And again, Execration are back in form. Just smoking up, keeping that pressure going here. Trying to keep bringing that fight to Falcons.
Oh, here we go. Shanks has been forced forward here by Crit, but a big back wall. Tino found 3 of them. Shanks is down. You won't have the trucks coming in, but the Sonic Wave to fly out. Skidder's in big trouble, but he'll get the song off in time.
But Palos?
Skidder's still in big trouble though. Palos trying to chase him down for the damage output. Can't quite get there. They'll leave Malrine behind. Malrine surely set to fall. Skidder's moving back in though. Maybe they can keep this fight going as Palos is dropping a little bit low, but he TP's out of there for a reset. Meanwhile, ATF back into the fight. Snaking will go down to Tino as well. ATF still going, trying to deal with this Darkseid, but he can't really do so as Skidder being chased now by Tino. Palos incoming as well. ATF just trying to kill CML. They will get him, but Skidder might be dying as a sacrifice for that kill, and they do find him. Execration paying Falcons back, and well, the state of the game, it almost feels like it just went back to what it was.
And it does. It's back to the 13k lead for the side of Execration. Very well timed BKB usage out from Palos, although
that's a big one. He's got no BKB available. Shackles will hold him down. ATF trying to get the damage output out. Palos going to go for a run. Will get the sprout off, but he's been sprouted himself. He needs some help ASAP. Here comes Lewis. They're going to be there in time. The break is there, and ATF, he is just a sponge as Crit is in trouble. Crit regretting, following his call into this fight. Z will die. Now even Snaking.
Oh no.
One by one they come, but one by one they fall.
Not like this.
Not like this. Indeed, Jonathan, as Execration onto the tier 3 tower.
And this is a team can make things go if they play their own style, and this is their style.
Skidder. They'll ignore it. No, they're moving in. They couldn't believe what they saw for a second there. Skidder, they'll drop the wall on him. Sonic Wave out as well. Skidder's alive though. He's perfectly fine as he dealt with CML, but not so fine anymore by the looks of it. As here comes the cavalry, but they'll try to jump Tino. Tino being shackled up, will go down. Crit, he'll get the force up down to the lower ground, so Lewis can't finish him off as Palos now joining the fight, but he's a bit late to the party. He'll move on to Snaking. Snaking in trouble. Snaking for the TP out, will be able to barely make it. So a nice fight now for Falcons. 2-for-1 special. They only lose crit. Skitter, though, he's still in the mix, but the TP away should be enough.
Yeah, do bail out, and they do find some good pickups there. Tino maybe a bit hasty with that ball, though.
Maureen's still around. Just look at the damage. Amp damage picked up. Won't really matter, of course.
Lewis is feeling it now.
Lewis will tip Palos.
Figure out when you want to take that fight. They still have the Aegis for some time here as well. Fairly fresh at 2 minutes 50
Palos.
left.
Palos is just
He's been on point, man.
He's on bully mode now. He's in bully mode.
You know what this reminds me of? Palos when he substituted for Fnatic back in ESL 1 Genting.
Yeah.
That's the form we're seeing.
Tino, a bit of danger. Skitter doing plenty of damage. Tino, he's got a BKB up though. He'll be fine to surge away. Final racks of the game for Falcons. They've got to find a way to protect this. It's pretty hard though. Roshan ban has been dropped. You've got to commit somehow. Maureen, he'll move in with the Rolling Thunder, trying to find the backline. But he's only really found Tino here on the Darks here. Maybe he can take him down, but the hills do come out. Tino's fine. Meanwhile, Palos just holding the front. He's still got the Aegis up, so he doesn't mind. He'll pop the Satanic. Still going here, Palos. He's just holding everybody else back. They'll deal with Maureen. Here comes Palos again, and now a big Sonic wave out from Lewis, landing on 3 targets. Skitter, how do you fight this one out? He'll pop the song, chase down Palos, make it a 3v1, but Palos will just 4-staff away. They're still chasing, but how deep are they willing to go? Lewis, he's jumping on a crit. Crit is gone. Palos now man fighting Skitter. Skitter trying to move in for the Satanic, making it hard. Skitter, can he do it? Lewis there as well. Surely they've got him. Skitter trying to retrieve, trying to remove himself, and he does this. Palos will actually just TP out. Skitter's still in danger. Wall has been dropped. Surely he's down. Here comes Palos. He'll find a kill. Snaking to boot. Maureen is the only man left standing, but they'll buyback on snaking as Maureen will go down, and GG is called. Execration taking game number 1 up against Falcons. Can you believe that, Jonathan?
I can believe it, Mikey. We saw these guys qualify. They play some mean Dota, and this is them at their best form. Again,
that is a hero he plays.
We did just see 23 Savage in the previous series, like 3-shot a Sven as a carry Bristleback. So
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a matchup that can be a little bit rough here. And it's going to be a 5-axe, as mentioned by you. So good call on that.
you should be able to get yourself the Blink Blade Mail as well, if not the Vanguard, and you are kind of fine overall in just scaling up. But a little bit of an early group up.
Stun out to CML. CML going to look to retreat to the north, but a nice glimpse back into the disruption though of Shanks. They can't take him down, and now Skitter's the one in trouble. Skitter will go down first. First blood being drawn from Tino. It's crit, stuck in a corner. Will go down a boot. Palos to pick one up for himself now. Maureen going for more, but he will also drop. An ATF sticking around, but it ends up being a 2-for-3 trade. A double kill for Tino, plus the first blood. You couldn't really ask for a better start.
Amar has been having that slow game, as he is being poked quite hard up top.
He is being poked very hard. John, ATF, still trying to go for the fight. Call is out though, so he has nothing to really commit. He didn't have any spells off cooldown anyway. Meanwhile, mid, Lewis going to be chased down a little bit here as Maureen and Crit trying to secure a kill onto this Bristleback, but there is some TP rotations coming in from Shanks. Lewis, though, still being slowed down quite nicely by the ball, but a nice disruption from Shanks going to ensure.
The South Asian teams have been emphasizing the mid quite a fair bit. See if they get lucky this time around with spawn.
It is going to be down bottom. CML will chase down Crit. Maureen wasn't even really around the corner. He'll come now and just try to secure the life of this axe. With the glimpse back, they should have it quite nice. CML will go down, and in fact, Snaking picked up the amp damage anyway. So nice power and denial here from Falcons against Exa. Lewis will get nothing, and it seems like Lewis now going to try and just take these stacks away while he still can. Because they know that Snaking has seen all this. So Falcons are very well aware there's quite a bit of gold here in this Dyad Triangle, and Snaking just trying to be an absolute menace with this Nether Blast. Taking a lot of creeps away here from Lewis, even Maureen now intervening. Forcing CML to TP in. Palos also around the corner. He's going to blink right onto Maureen. A big Sonic Wave, finding Crit first. The glimpse back were actually saving the life of the Quap. Palos would have died, but the glimpse, a little bit unfortunate.
But you are giving a lot of map space out. That's a lot of recovery space coming out here for Tino to just get what he wants. He get his own Shrine of Wisdom as well. No double Shrines of Wisdom this time at the very least for Falcon. So no fast level 6s for the supports, but it's not as pertinent here as it was in the last game. A little bit of a freebie coming out there onto Shanks, just getting dived a bit by Amar.
They got the blink on Tino.
Then the timings are there. They can constantly try to force that pressure. They're not fully committing from mid.
Palos is very deep. Static Storm's going to be dropped right on top of his head. Palos needs a bit of time to get rid of this kinetic field, and he kind of just ran the wrong way. Unfortunate Palos.
But he's not too far off. Does have the TP ready, and again, they still have that blink reveal on Tino waiting. He's been very patient in the shadows here, not showing up too much.
Gets the Invis rune. ATF going to use the Rolling Thunder. Meanwhile, CML already dropping very low on this axe. Should be going down. We're all committed onto the SD. Arena dropped as well. Sonic Wave connecting onto 2 targets. Crit will drop. Marine in big trouble. They'll get the ethereal form out though from Snaking. Meanwhile, ATF jumping in onto Tina with a great Stormhammer setup from Skidder. Landing on 2 targets. A great fight for Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great read from Execration to try to force the fight while Static Storm is down. Just not the initiation angles I think they were looking for. A little bit split apart. Some focus near the rune area, some focus onto the mid-river area, directly on mid.
Lewis, it's going to be okay.
So the damage is there. They're going to try to make it work with the smoke, see if they find an angle. They don't have the most aggressive vision on hand. They do have one on the top jungle, but no one's really hanging around that area.
I mean, we know where ATF is. He's currently just chasing down Palos. There's one hero they can aim down. ATF going to try for a Rolling Thunder. Disruption will cancel though from Shanks, and ATF sadly not going to find the time to get that Rolling Thunder off. Nice pickup here for the side of Exa.
It doesn't feel like they're also just outfarming the side of Execration at this point. Net worth lead around 1K, not too much to speak of, although.
They are going to find the SD. A nice pickup here from Falcons. Malrine will take that one for himself as Tino. He's in the corner right now. They'll glimpse him back. And Malrine very happy now with a double kill on this Beastmaster. Lewis also intervening here with Skidder's farm. Try to bully him out of the triangle, but Skidder's already got all the farm he could ask for. Here is Lewis. Looks to back off. Actually juked out that stun, I do believe, with the illusions.
That damage.
Skidder in big trouble. Lewis, he does take him out. Lewis with a very nice dodge on the illusion. Trying to run. Will maybe make it out. ATF, they're going to cut him off with a Rolling Thunder. Lewis should be set to fall here, and eventually they will get him. Tino as well, not going to be escaping as Falcons. They will lose their carry, but they'll get a lot for it.
And again, they kind of need more time to farm. Like, these BKBs have to be online here for Execration as well. They need that protection from the Static Storm.
Lewis gonna get caught. Big jump in from Skidder. Marine with the raw setup as well. And Lewis immediately bursted down here from Falcons. They go for more. They'll find Shanks eventually. And Crit. He'll check just in case. And they'll find him. 2 for nothing.
But they got value. 8K up from the start of around, what, 4 to 6K earlier on. Doubling that net worth advantage is huge.
Oh, Skidder finding another big target. Palos gonna try with the Sonic Wave, but can't do it. Another great kill. The side of Falcons. Skidder takes down Palos along with Crit. Falcons, I mean, they're just looking for towers now. Just
Lewis?
take objectives. Lewis also caught out here. Skidder and Malrine not done yet. Lewis hanging around that northern part of the map will get caught. Meanwhile, the Static Storm going to catch at least one, but the glimpse back into the Static Storm for Shanks. And poor old CML, he's not going anywhere either. Or does he? Well, I doubt it. He's gone.
Oh.
4 down. Tino!
Ooh.
Tino's jumped in. But it's against 5 heroes basically here, Tino. It's a bit scary, sir. Pop his BKB and run.
Maybe they can get a good jump. If they could wind their way into the triangle onto Skidder, that could be a start.
Well, they're going to find Crit first. Crit in a good position to break the smoke, but Tino did jump in. Not finding Skidder though as he blinked away. Crit will be the sacrificial lamb. Skidder, he wants to rejoin. He'll go in for a quick CML kill, looking for Shanks now. In fact, they found Palos as well. ATF with a double. Looking for more. We'll run into Lewis. Lewis does not look like he's making it out though. No, he has a BKB up. He'll make his way out that way, but they're still chasing him down. Skidder has another blink available, looking for the stun, but it's a little bit on the earlier side. But still, Decrepify out now. Snaking still continuing the chase, but it won't matter. He will make it. Skidder has the full Daedalus up now. ATF down bottom. That's the one they'll try to hunt down with a nice arena spear setup from Tina. Oh, it's a decent kill. CML, he'll get caught out up in the top jungle, but still a pretty nice kill here for Execration. CML might be the target they have to take, though ATF maybe looking to just jump into the base. They might do so. Tino, he's... Oh, nice blink out from Tino. Quick reactions. That ward on the high ground, though, very scary as ATF now going to jump in anyway. Roar out onto Lewis. The Bristleback going to be saved by the disruption. Tino, though, in huge trouble. He'll go down to start. ATF continuing, just holding them back as they're onto the racks already. And so it's begun.
And it has. I'm surprised he's not tipping Lewis just as much for playing that Bristle still.
Now Rain going to be in danger, though. Maybe a bit too early with the tip, and no, a big stun from Skidar. CML, Shanks, and Lewis all going down. Tino, he'll pop the arena. They'll get the Sonic Wave out as well, taking down the support duo at the very least. As now Maureen will also lose his Aegis. No Roar available for Maureen. See if he can find a way out. It's like Skinner might come back into this team fight. In fact, he will. Palos is gone. It just happens that quickly. There goes CML. Lewis now, a sitting duck. They'll turn on Tino instead. Tino just taking way too much damage. And poor old Lewis. They'll go a bit too far. ATF literally waving at them.
Oh no.
As they're gonna die back. Oh, this is the ATF we all know and love.
That
He's
it
back,
is.
Jonathan.
That he is.
He wasn't happy after that game on, I'll tell you what. GG is called. All right, messages sent. We get it, Falcons.
Yeah, they woke
We
up.
understand.
They woke up. This is the Falcons form I think everyone was looking for a little bit earlier on. And for the side of Execration, I think one thing for me in this draft that didn't really work out is this idea of the supports. I think the Axe support is fine, but having that Shadow Demon support, sure, in lane it looked pretty amazing. You had the spear setup, you could look to play aggressive.